Hey everyone, I'm Jamie with Savory Savor, and I share gluten-free recipes, tips, tricks, and resources to make your gluten-free lifestyle easier. And today we're going to make Choco Scotch squares. Now, Choco Scotch squares are chocolate and butterscotch together with a little bit of peanut butter and some gluten-free Rice Krispies or rice cereal, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to mix that all together and make it into bars. So our ingredients, we've got a cup of butterscotch chips. We've got a cup of chocolate chips. We're going to use a couple tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. And we're going to use 4 cups of rice cereal. Now, this is from Aldi's. It's gluten-free. Rice Krispie brand at the time of this video currently is not gluten-free. It has malt barley in it, and that is not gluten-free. So if you don't have an Aldi's near you or know of any brands of rice cereal that you can use, I will link down in the description below to an Aldi's locator to find the closest one near you, or some other options that are gluten-free so you can make this recipe. So it's going to take us about 5 minutes to throw together. It's literally melting everything together and stirring in your Rice Krispies and then popping it in a pan to chill. So let's get started on this recipe. Okay guys, I have an 8x8 or a 9x9 square baking pan here. And what we want to do is we want to spray a little bit of non-stick spray in there, or you could use some butter. That'll make sure our squares come out okay. So we're going to put that off to the side. Now that that's ready, you could also use parchment paper if you would rather do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our butterscotch chips and our chocolate chips to the bowl. And then you want around 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So we'll just eyeball that. That looks about right. Close enough anyway. And once we have our peanut butter in there, we're going to microwave this for 30 seconds and give it a stir. And then microwave it for an additional 30 seconds and give it a stir and see where we're at. So let's get that done. We've now had this in the microwave for a full minute. We did 30 seconds, didn't do a whole lot, another 30 seconds. So now you can see that it's starting to melt. And what we want is all of this to melt together, but we don't want to overheat the chocolate or we'll have a big mess. But you can see it's pretty soft now and it's starting to melt. So what we're going to do at this point is do it in 10 to 15 second intervals and see where we're at. So I'm going to throw it in for another 15 with my microwave, and then we'll take it out and we'll see if everything blends together. So guys, it's been 1 minute and 15 seconds total. And as you can see, everything's getting real smooth. There's enough heat between the bowl and the chocolate that's already melted to smooth everything out. We just have a couple little lumps, so we're going to mix that all together for a moment. Just needs to be smooth enough to blend our Rice Krispies into. Looks good. Now we're going to dump our 4 cups of rice cereal and give it a good mix. We want everything coated, almost like you were making Rice Krispie treats. It's going to take you a minute or two to get everything covered nice. Okay guys, it looks like all the rice cereal has been covered with that chocolate butterscotch peanut butter mixture. So all we have to do now is get it spread in our pan. So we're going to get it all in there. And then you want to press it into the pan. Get all that off there. This isn't quite as sticky as when you're making Rice Krispie treats, so it usually will press in pretty easily with your spatula. You could also use clean hands. Just spread it out. Try to get it as even as you can. Now that everything's spread out nice and even, what you want to do is you want to pop it in the fridge for about a half hour to an hour. We want everything to set back up, all that chocolate and butterscotch, and then we can take it out of the pan and cut them up. So I will meet you back here in just a few minutes. Okay, y'all. These have been in the fridge for probably just about an hour, so they're good and solid. So we're gonna get them out of the pan and get them cut up so we can give them a try. So I've just got a metal spatula here, and they should come all out in one piece for me. There they go. Partially because we sprayed it, partially because we have it in a non-stick pan. And then all we need to do is cut them up as big or small as you want them. And then as far as storing these, you can keep them in the fridge. They'll probably last a little better for you, but they taste better once they've been out for a few minutes. And these aren't all even sizes, but that's okay. They're still gonna be good. And we just wanna cut them all down. And so let's get ready and give these a try. Guys, we've got these all cut up, so let's give them a try. Let's see, the Rice Krispies in there all cut up. And you could also, if you didn't want to make them into bars, you could take spoonfuls of them, drop them on a cookie sheet on some wax paper or parchment paper, throw them in the fridge, and then you'd have little mounds of them. So let's give these a try. So with that butterscotch, you can really taste it along with the chocolate. The peanut butter is just a little hint of it. You don't taste that a whole lot. It's just enough to help everything mix together. You get that crunch from the rice cereal, and they're just good. They're easy to make. It's 4 ingredients, not a whole lot different than making your Rice Krispie treats, other than we're using different ingredients. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe to future videos so I can share those with you as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.